Hey all and welcome back for episode 18 of our Hannibal Commander Campaign. So, we are in the process of conquering southern Italy and destroying the Romans, which is where I've settled we're going to go. We're going to crush Rome as a faction, and then we'll probably take the city of Rome and we will consider that a success for Hannibal and for this campaign. So, diving right in, we have a situation where southern Italy is not at all stabilized, which is not great. That is not great at all. And we're in a bit of a weird spot in North Africa, where we have... It would be nice to be able to push out, but the Romans could be a bit of a threat here. And then, of course, there are these two fleets over here. Both transports, yes, both transports by the look of it. So that's the scenario we are in. I think until we know what these fleets are going to do, Hannibal is going to stay in Cosentia and hopefully continue to stabilize it. It has a bit of work to do until it gets to an appropriate position. So, with that said, how is our diplomacy? Not diplomacy, politics. It is not looking great. We can't secure loyalty. We do not have the money. So we might have to leave that for now. Okay, well, let's end our turn here and see what happens. The Romans can't seem to quite decide what they want to do. Okay. Research complete, temple tax, which is good. A great fire. Oh, that's not great at all. That has completely killed our income. 570, 760. Yikes. Okay. Our admiral is respectful. We have built a few buildings, and we have troubled populace. It's Magna Graecia and Carthaginensis. Okay. Yeah, this is not going to help things a whole lot here. We can't afford to do that. 60 and 120. 200. Okay. Let us do this here. So we can't afford the others, but we can at least get kind of the base of the settlement back up and running. What to do? Okay, so again, funds kind of are continuing to be a bit of a problem. I wonder if perhaps we look to disband some of this army. Because we cannot afford to continue. So how were they? 193, yeah. What's the garrison here look like? So 5 hoplites. Okay. 2 mob, 2 javelins. Okay, so 4 javelins and 5 hoplites. I wonder if we should get rid of the Numidian nobles. and the Numidian Cav, because in terms of defending a settlement, they're not going to be that useful. So let's get rid of them. That boosts our income massively. I should have done that ages ago. I don't know why that didn't cross my mind, but it hasn't. So we are doing it now. Let's just remove these two as well. I don't think they're going to be that useful. Okay. Okay. That's a much better position to be in. Let's continue looking at, so that's what we did before, public order in all provinces. Tax rate of public order. Yep, let's do that. Reduce corruption. I think that's the way to go. Again, we'll keep Hannibal in Corsentia for now, hoping it stabilizes pretty soon. Diplomacy, what have we got in terms of diplomacy? The Masazeli are a worry. Certainly. But there's not a whole lot we can do if they come for us, to be honest. Not a whole lot at all. Okay, so Rome is going to go for Lilybium. So I think that actually works well for us. Mostly because we can reclaim it. Okay. Yes, high chance of secession or civil war. That is also not a shock. So, here is what we are going to do. There's still this force here. But to be honest, these guys are just going to stay unhappy for a long time. I think we move Hannibal back up to Neapolis. Take Neapolis. And then we look to move to retake these islands. And at that point, Rome should be completely decimated and not really be a threat to us. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's continue to repair these. Okay, that's probably not a priority. This place, on the other hand, let's get, oh no, ideally we want that one. Okay, let's repair that. Can we convert? No, we can't. Okay. You are mightily unhappy. Let's put you in there for now. See if we can boost that public order at all. So -14. No change. Right. So we probably need to do that then. Which is all well and good. Okay, excellent. You are so unhappy. That costs us too much money. Okay. So Rome is going to lose its last settlement in Neapolis, which is going to be in Italy, which is going to be very satisfying. But not to us. Not to us. That is a real shame. Let's decline that attack. Damn. Okay. In that case... Ooh. Hannibal died. New leader. Yeah, Hannibal is dead. That is unfortunate. Well, we can warn him by eliminating Rome. I think we have to pick a Barca, don't we? Although it would be better for us politically to pick a Hannanid or a Magnid. I think we're going to pick a Barca to continue Hannibal's legacy here. Public order. Okay, you have some good traits. Upkeep for all land units, minus 10%. That's really good. Okay, let's go with that. Oh, why does he give us... Okay, interesting. Let's put him on an... We already have elephants in the army, we don't need the extra. No, their upkeep is very low. Okay, let's put him on war elephants. Perfect. And let's force march into Cossentia, and then we'll march down to Lily Biome. Okay, fill out his household. Authority when leading an army. Morale for all units, let's go with that. Melee attack skill for all spear-armed units. Mercenary hiring costs. Melee attack skill for all cav units is pretty good. Let's just go mercenary hiring costs because of our financial difficulties. And then here we can put in... Let's go Punic cultural influence faction-wide. Might help with some of our public order problems. Okay. Hannibal Barca, natural causes. And the mighty have fallen. Oh, Hannibal. You dear, dear man. Okay. That is all well and good. Carthage, what are we... We have funds again, which is wonderful. I think we should return to repair that for 760. And then we should look to let's convert the port for some more money. Okay, excellent. Our secession risk is 31%, which is not great. What we can do is we can send him as a diplomat to the Masazili. And him we can promote. And that should help a little bit. Yeah, in terms of secession risk, let's see, that made a big difference. Okay, very good. Very good. Right, let's end that turn there. So hopefully that holds off that crisis for now. Ooh, the Romans are pushing back in Africa. We'll say the Massaili have got very large. Yeah, no, we don't need that with you. You're about to die. We don't need to upset Massilia anymore. Did I say Massaili before? Massilia has got very large. And if they turned on us, that would be a disaster. Tribal Confederation. Province contested Africa again. Okay. So let's just march down. I mean, if we trespass in Syracuse, I don't think that is a huge concern. That's fine. Let's, right now, get some more public order here. Actually, what's going to be better? So that's +2. That's +5. They both take 3 turns. Okay, let's do this then. Very good. Okay. Now, what's happening down here? So, looks like there's going to be a clash of forces. The Romans have raised Thapsus. 12 against 12. I wonder if we should quickly pop out and... How many movement points is that? It will... Can we move after fighting a battle? I can't remember. We can, I believe. Yeah, okay, let's march out and let's fight this Roman force here. What kind of approach are we looking for this battle? It's not really Kanai, is it? Let's go for a Trebia approach if it's possible. Which doesn't look like it is possible. We can't do Zama, we don't have elephants. Okay, well, let's approach it like this. This is just a more classic battle stance, because I can't think of really an appropriate stance to use for this battle. Yes, the enemy have some reinforcements. Okay, let's have a look at our troops here. Looking very good. I wonder if we should charge them in now. So that way... Okay. We can make sure they don't get any shots off, hopefully. They might just get a shot off. Ooh, that could be rough. Who did they hit? They hit our Balearic Slingers. Okay, UCAV can get out. I don't know that that was worth it. We lost a lot of cav doing that. You can come over here though. Our slingers should be able to ravage them. And they're certainly disorganized now, so this is positive. Okay, go after them now. Okay, they've routed. Okay. Let's remove them as well. We're gonna get caught here? Perhaps not. Okay. Let's see Carthaginian might in action. Beautiful shot, actually. What's happening over there? Nothing much. Okay, not a great charge. Could be better. Are we firing? Are we out of range? We must be out of range. Yep, okay, there we go. And because they are levies, they cannot reach us, so they have to come to us, which works in our favor. Okay, slingers, you can move back now. Okay, let's get our... That's Chari, you can pull out of there. General, you can charge into the back of them. Okay, you can sneak through this gap here. This is almost a little bit more Alexandrian in terms of opening up gaps. General, you can withdraw. These guys are holding out much longer than one would expect. There we go. Okay, push forward. You can withdraw. And we have a chain route. Lovely. You are definitely going to be getting friendly fire. Actually, let's not charge our general into Triarii. Yes, let's hunt down. Okay. Libyans versus Triarii. Well, Libby Phoenicians, I suppose, is a more accurate, historically accurate term. At least, I think in terms of what historians would refer to them as. The lighting's better on this side. Okay. Just surround our foe. Ooh, that was brutal. Haha, lovely. Okay. A nice victory for us there, and not just a nice victory, but a hopefully rack up a little bit more loyalty for whoever Siganas is a faction, a general for which faction he is. Perfect, enemy general's dead. Let us quit that battle then. A decisive victory. 157 losses. Pretty much all on that cav unit and these Libyans. I wonder what that was there. What happened to them? Hopefully they're dead. They might not be fully destroyed. Okay. Let's release the captives for some funds. And let us forced march our way back into Carthago, because we can't afford to lose that settlement. Perfect, and the Libyans can go and retake Thapsus, so that works really well for us. And politics, it must have been the Magnads, so they are now -14, which is general wins battle. Yep. Okay. Excellent. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And we have a bunch of money again, which is also really nice. Let's put a gymnasia in there. Okay, things are turning around. We have made some good decisions, namely, getting rid of some of those troops in Carthago, which I didn't need to keep around for so long. So that's a good lesson there, especially when you're playing such a mercenary heavy campaign. Sometimes you got to learn to go light on the army. Which, to be honest, is very Carthaginian. Let's go for Rally Horsemen. A faction rises. The Arverni are back, which is not great for us. Arverni and Lusitani have forged an alliance. Parthia is destroyed. Okay. So we're not just witnessing the end of Rome, but the end of one of their great enemies, Parthia. Carthage is happy. You are still really not happy with us. But two turns, and we will have an extra 7. Extra 7 happiness, so that's good. Let's convert that hoplite barracks in Brundisium, and then we can come over here. No, that's all looking fine, and we're out of money again already. It happens so quickly. Is that the first thing we want to do then? Is the hoplite barracks? I wonder if we hold off on that. Can we yeah, so we might be better off securing loyalty from one of these. Let's just have a quick look at who the bigger threat is should secession occur. So, political party affiliation. Ah, okay, so they are both really weak. The Barcas dominate most of this territory. Okay, well, our general over here is... Oh no, he's a Sophet, so that's fine. This general is... Sickness is Magnid, I think? Yeah. So perhaps we... And he's our admiral, so perhaps we secure their loyalty. And they also have more influence, so we secure them. Perfect. -4. Okay, that is very strongly in our favor now. And we can't quite do that. Okay, that's really good. Things are looking up a bit here. And to be honest, they've been looking up the last few episodes. Syracuse continues to not be a threat. Okay. Mercenary replenishment, won't say no to that. Wow. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let us quickly raise a force here. Raise some elephants, and let's hire some mercenaries so we can eliminate this threat. Actually, perhaps we are best to recruit 4 of them, or 3 of them, apparently. And then go 1, 2, 3, like so. Okay. Well, okay, now let's hold off on the mercenaries there. Are you at war with anyone else? No, you're not. Okay. I would hate to lose this settlement as a result of this. Right. Well, that is notable. With that said, let's reclaim Lilybium. Oh, those are some pretty good naval units. This can be an auto-resolve, that is absolutely fine. Let's go protective stance because of our elephants. Who will inevitably lose too many units. Not too bad. Not too bad. And I think we should just raise the settlement. It's been Roman for too long. So let's do that and that. Or actually, let's put another consecrated ground in there. Okay. Now there will be a revolt here next turn, which is definitely a threat. But I think that we can save dealing to that next episode. So thanks all so much for watching. Hannibal is gone, which is a real shame that he didn't get to see the destruction of the Roman Republic. But it will nonetheless happen, and it will happen at the hands of a Barca. So with that, thanks all so much for watching. Cheers.